Hello everyone, and welcome back to Research Made Easy, where research is simplified. In our previous video, we provided some strategies that could simplify and enhance your literature search. In this video, we'll dive into conducting our literature search on Google Scholar. For more on this series of writing your research proposal, subscribe and turn on the notifications. What is Google Scholar? Google Scholar specializes in academic sources. It's a database mostly for peer-reviewed articles. This means that not all articles are peer-reviewed. Peer review means that articles happen through critical peer review from other reviewers other than the authors themselves. It's a process to determine the suitability of the articles for publication. It ensures that published articles have not been fabricated. Again, coming to the keywords, because we cannot stress this more. One thing you need to understand is that choosing your research keywords is vital. It determines how you will speak to Google. It determines how the conversation goes. We can assume that based on your search you have conducted while choosing your topic, you have created a list of relevant keywords and refined it thoroughly through scanning different articles. So let's take an example of a research question with the following keyword: the impact of social media on obese adolescents. What tools we could use to refine our research and search strategy? The first trick is to consider the synonyms. Some keywords in your topic might have multiple acceptable synonyms. For example, adolescents can be replaced with the word young adults. Let's see how those tricks work with using different synonyms for each keyword in Google Scholar. So, other than synonym, the other trick is that some keywords might be too broad, and you need to narrow down what you need to study. For example, in this research question, do you want to study all of the social media or a specific part? Is it Twitter, is it Snapchat, or is it Instagram? Consider this while doing your search. Let's see how those different words work while we're searching for specific literature. So going back, the third trick is that you can consider further refining your search by adding keywords. For example, when we say adolescents, it could be males or females. Do you consider to study both or one of them? So let's see how refining by adding keywords could make specific results on Google Scholar. So let's moving on to the next tool, and this is a very powerful tool, which is using specific Boolean operators, the two words and or. They have to be written in capital letters. I will teach you strategies that you could utilize those two Boolean operators during your search. Let's go back to Google Scholar. Now let's try. Then there's the other tool, which is the quotation marks. We use this whenever we want to pull a certain phrase per data. Let's see how that works again on Google Scholar. Now let's. The other important consideration that works in a similar way, which is all in title. Let's see how using all in title could pull up specific data on Google Scholar. So let's use now the. And finally, there's the hyphen. The hyphen is a very powerful tool, which can be used to eliminate specific keywords and avoid seeing these keywords keep popping in your results while you do not need them. Now, this reveals how choosing your keywords is vital while searching, and also utilizing all of these powerful tools reflects the quality of your articles. The quality of the articles you pull out using all of the mentioned tools is vital. Other than these tools, we have other tools which are called refining tools. Those refining tools, it can be used after you have already done your search strategy and you need to further refine it. We could do this in multiple ways. For example, if we want specific articles to be as recent as possible, we can use filters. These filters, for example, is the dates. Let's see how that works on Google Scholar. And again, other than the date, another tool you could use is cited article. It's normal to get lost with those endless results that are shown. So there is another trick to be picky with your results is by looking at the cited articles. Let's go to Google Scholar and see how cited articles work for us. And another one is related articles. Using related articles button can become handy if you found a specific articles that you find really relevant for your search. It will pull out all of the related article to this specific article. It will pull out similar articles. Also, searching by the author. By clicking on a specific author name, it will pull out all of the articles that he wrote. This is incredible. If there's a name that is well known in the field or on your topic, it will help reach all of his work on that specific topic through clicking on the author's name. Let's see that. And finally, using the double quotation. The double quotation mark is the button you can use to bring up the references list entries of this article. You can use it to verify your referencing, especially that is up to date. For example, APA 7 Style Edition. This is a great fast way to help create a reference. So, after we have been through the refining tools, what if we found a specific article that was interesting, but it was not simply accessible? How we could access this specific article? I'll take you to Google Scholar. We'll do it exactly right there. And the final handy tool I want you to really take care of and use it wisely while you are searching on Google Scholar, or not even forget to use it, is actually using your Google Scholar library. Under each article, we see a star, and also a similar star is next to your library. So what it does is, by pressing the star, it saves the specific article to your library, whether you want to read it later or even to just separate the specific articles you've been searching for. Let's go and see how this works on Google Scholar. And finally, the tip that I keep getting questions on from different researchers is how many articles are enough for a literature review? You need to reach conceptual saturation, which means you need to read too many articles that you find and cite citations from too many different articles. However, citing too many can be counterproductive. 5 to 10 papers usually are enough, but it's advised to read more articles for quantity in relation to your topic than just counting how many references you have found. So, in your next search, just choose the top 10 papers and move on. At the end of the day, the number of articles does not necessarily reflect the quality if it becomes redundant. So, we have gone through all of the tools and strategies you could refine your search while using Google Scholar. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope it's helpful. If it's helpful, please like and share. And for more on these information, please follow up on our Instagram account. Thank you for watching the video, and see you next video.